Hello, dear students, how are you? Thank you, I am also fine. Now, dear students, today I will take your class of class 10, subject English first paper, unit 12, lesson 1. I am Muhammad Maqsad Ali, assistant teacher. Thank you very much. Now, dear students, look at the picture. What do you see? Can you imagine? Yes, it's a tree, and this is the upper portion. You see, yes, and this is the lower portion. What do you see in the lower portion, dear learners? Yes, roots. So today's topic is my roots. My roots. What do you mean by roots? Roots means origin, basis. You can see in the picture, just like under the tree, here are some roots. So we have also roots, that is our relatives, friends, neighbors, and our surroundings. Yes, thank you, dear students. Learning outcomes, dear learners, learning outcomes. After we have studied the unit, we will be able to participate in conversations and debates, then exchange personal information, narrate incidents and events in a logical sequence, present own ideas, give and ask for information, write letters to newspaper, lodge complaint. Last one, present information in a chart. Okay, dear students, thank you. Now we will discuss about section A. Now look at the pictures and the caption below. What do you feel looking at the photo? Why do you think people take such risk to go home to celebrate Eid? Okay, dear students, now look at the picture very carefully and mindfully. What do you see in the picture? And how do you feel looking at the picture? Why do you think people take such risks to go home to celebrate Eid? Okay, dear students, have you finished your thinking? Yes. Fine, thank you. We can see here is a caption or heading. You can see in the picture, below the picture or under the picture. Now I will read out. It has written in Bangla, জীবন বাজি, যেভাবেই হোক ঈদে বাড়ি যেতে হবে, তাই জীবনের ঝুঁকি নিয়ে ট্রেনে ঝুলে পড়া, চলন্ত ট্রেন থেকে পড়ে গিয়ে অল্পের জন্য শেষ রক্ষা, সামান্য আহত হলেও এ যাত্রায় বেঁচে যাওয়া। ছবিটি কমলাপুর এলাকা থেকে নেওয়া হয়েছে। Now, what can you see in the picture? We can see in the picture a lot of people are trying to get on the train so that they can reach their home for celebrating Eid. Everyone wants to celebrate Eid with his family's relative or with their friends like you. Okay, thank you, dear students, for your nice cooperation. Now, dear students, here is a passage. Now I will read out the passage. You have to listen carefully and attentively. Before reading the passage, I will discuss about some difficult words from the passage so that you can understand very easily. Now, look at the board. Here are some difficult words. First one is religious. Dear learners, utter with me or pronounce with me. Religious. Religious. Spelling religious. Religious. That means devout, pious, virtuous. Festival. Festival. Yes. That means celebration or occasion. You know better. Here it is. DESIRE. 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 That means expectation or intention. You have a good preparation also. Hazard. Hazard means danger. It may be distress. Vacation. Vacation. That means holiday. Holiday. Entity. Entity. Existence. Existence. Now last one. Dear students, invisible. Invisible, you know, unseen or hidden. Thank you, dear students. If you have any unknown word, then you may ask me after reading. Then I will try my best to make you understand better, and I will share my ideas and opinions with your imagination or ideas. Now listen attentively. I am reading out the passage. Eid is the religious festival of the Muslims in Bangladesh. Eid is the main religious festival of the Muslims in Bangladesh. But in our classes, there are some Hindu students. Okay, you have also festivals like Durga Puja. Eid means happiness. It means happiness. Okay, everyone wants to share this happiness with near and dear ones. Everybody wants to share their happiness with their dear and near ones. When Eid comes, what do? You go to your friend's house to celebrate him or her. Yes? Or your friend come to visit your house. Okay. So, most of the people who are living outside their homes for different reasons have a strong desire to get back home during the Eid vacation. Those people who are living outside their houses for doing jobs or for business or any kinds of reasons maybe, when it comes, they are ready for homesick. They are ready for coming home for celebrate Eid with his families and relatives also. Students, as a result, there is a mad rush to board buses, trains or launches for going home. Yes, before I have shown you all a picture, such type of picture, the people are trying to reach their houses. How? They are getting buses, getting on trains, and they are take risk to go their houses. This often causes transport accidents that take away many lives. Dear students, you know there is a lot of traffic jam you see in big cities, and it may happen accident, so be very careful when you will go outside by vehicles. However, this cannot stop people from going home to meet their family, in-laws or friends. What makes people rush for their homes in spite of serious hazards? This is nothing but people's desire to return to the roots. Do human beings have roots like the trees? Do you think you have also, or people have also roots like the trees? What I have seen in the trees, the lower portion. The answer is yes, but unlike the roots of the trees, they are invisible. They lie in our minds. It's these roots that made a bond between us and family members, in-laws, friends, neighbors, or even between us and the land where we were born and grew up. In that sense, our families, our land of birth, relatives, our culture, traditions, our surroundings are our roots. Our families, our friends, our neighbors, relatives are called roots. Yes, And wherever we stay, we feel the power of our roots. It's our roots that develop our identity, making us what we are. When we lose that bond, we become rootless. Human beings who do not have any roots are a non-entity. In other words, they do not have an identity. They don't know where they are from or where they are heading to. This often makes them feel empty and lost. Dear students, what did you know or what did you learn reading from the passage? We came to know that when it comes, people are very eager to go home to celebrate Eid with their families, relatives, friends, neighbors or surroundings. On the other hand, those who have no roots, he has no identity, no address, no relatives. He lost everything. He has lost everything because he has no roots. He has no origin. He has no identity. Yes, you have enjoyed a lot. Dear students, now let's go section C. Read the text in the speech bubbles. Make question based on the bubbles and then compare them in pairs. I am going to make you pairs. Rohim and Karim, you are in a pairs, and you also a pair. You will discuss first, then I will share with you. Have you finished? Okay, thank you. You are very talented, intelligent. Dear students, let's discuss section C. Here is an instruction for you. Read the text in the speech bubbles, make questions based on the bubbles and then compare them in pairs. Yes? Now I am going to make you pairs. Rohim, you and Salim, you are in a pair. Rana and Kamal, you are in a pair. And you are in a pair. Okay? Thank you. Now you will discuss about the bubbles, and after discussing, then you have to make questions. Yes? And you have to compare with others' opinions. Have you done? You have finished. You are very intelligent, genius and talented. Fine. First I will read out number 1, bubbles. Eid is the main religious festival of the Muslims in Bangladesh. It is the main religious festival of the Muslims in Bangladesh. Now you have to make a question. Look at the question number 1 from the bubble 1. Yes. What is the main religious festival of the Muslims in Bangladesh? Then second, number 2, Eid means happiness. Eid means happiness. The question will be what? Number 2. Dear students, question number 2. What does Eid mean? And this is the question of the bubbles number 2. Yes, Eid means happiness. That the question will be what does Eid mean? Then next, bubble number 3. In that sense, our families, our land of birth, relatives, our culture, traditions, or surroundings are our roots. The question will be what? Number 3. What are our roots? Then last one, it's our roots that develop our identity, making us what we are. Okay, dear students, the question will be what does our roots do to us? Thank you. These are the questions we have made from the bubbles. We have done a lot. Dear learners, let's discuss about section D. Here is an instruction for you. Fill in the grid with appropriate information from the text above. Fill in the grid with appropriate information from the text above. Here you will see, or you can see, two portions. The first side and this is the second side. First one, we can see that makes our roots, the things or which things that makes our roots. And the second, the problems of a rootless person. What are the problems of a rootless person? Now we will discuss one by one. I will take your opinion and ideas, and of course I will write on the board that makes our roots. The second portion, the problems of a rootless person. If there is no any roots, such as if there is no relatives, friends, neighbors, what will happen? He will feel loneliness. Nobody will help him in his danger or distress. Look at number 1. Tell me the things that makes our roots. Yes? Yes, Rana? Families. Yes, thank you. Families make our roots. We have born in a family. I have also a family. You have come from a family. Friends make our roots. Yes. Now number 3, relatives. Yes, relatives make our roots. Yes, of course, you're right. Then neighbor, Neizbor, neighbors. Yes, thank you. Then number 5, what will be the things? Tell me, share your ideas. Of course, land of birth. Yes, land of birth. Fine, thank you. Land of birth. What we have written here in the first portion: friends, families, land of birth, relatives, neighbors. This type of things make our roots. Now the second portion, the problems of a rootless person. He who has no root, or he who has no relative, friends, neighbors, surrounding, what will happen him or her? Okay, Salim, the first one, he has no identity. Yes, number 1, no identity. Yes, sure. Then Sabina, the man who has no roots, he has no address. No address. No address. Fine. Address. He has no address. Then no destiny. Yes. No destiny. He has or she has no destiny. Goal. Number 4. Nobody comes in danger. Nobody comes to help him. Then number 5, often feels empty and lost. Now dear students, last one, number 5, tell me, he often feels empty and lost. Often empty and lost. Thank you very much for your nice cooperation, and you have done a lot, dear students. You have families, friends, land of birth, relatives, neighbors, surroundings, and these are called roots. And he who has no address, destiny, identity, he always faces problems, and nobody comes forward in his danger. Yes, thank you very much. Dear learners, let's discuss section E. Here is an instruction for you. Work in pairs. Talk about these questions. You will discuss in the same pairs. Okay, my dear students? And you will talk and share your ideas in the same pair. Have you finished? Thank you. Now, question number 1. Do you have any root than the place where you are living now? Okay? If yes, where is it and who live there? If not, and why not? The answer, first one is yes, I have. Fine, thank you. Now, question number 2. How do you level your roots? How do you level your roots? I have my roots in. There are some options here for you. Now you have to choose one. How do you level your roots? I have my roots in. First one is a remote rural village, then a village, a semi-urban area. In bracket you see Upazila, a small town, a mid-sized city, a suburb, or last one, a city. Which option you have chosen or you have selected? Oh, fine, thank you. A village, yes, a village. Fine, thank you. Now, question number 3. Do you feel any attraction for your roots? Any pull in your heart? Question number 3. Yes. The answer is yes. I feel a pull of my heart. You have done well. Now, look at the question number 4. How do you nourish your root? How do you nourish your root? Nourish means, that means look after. Yeah? The answer is yes. I always feel my childhood, my village, the relatives, friends, neighbors of my village. I try my best to look after them. In this way, I nourish my roots. Okay, thank you. Question number 5. What according you are the reasons why people become rootless? Dear students, you think why the people become rootless? To my mind, to your mind, or according to me, disintegration of joint family, coming of people in the city for job and business, poverty, etc. are the reasons of being rootless. Yes, thank you very much. Dear students, do you feel boring? Oh no! Thank you. Ready for next? We will discuss about section F. Here is an instruction. I will read out. Listen to me. Make a classroom survey and present in a chart the types of roots your classmates have. Dear students, suppose in your class there are 70 students and they have come from different areas. For example, Rohim comes from village, Sabina comes from city, and Ragib comes from a remote rural area, and Rakib, you come from a city. Yes. Now make a classroom survey and present in a chart the types of roots your classmates have. Okay, students, have you finished your activities? Okay, fine. You are so much clever, intelligent. Thank you. Look at the chart. It is a graph chart. There are 70 students in your class. They have come from different areas, not same area. Here I have written total students 70, types of routes. Here first one, city. You can see 30 students comes from city, and then a remote rural area, about 10 students or 10 students come from rural area. Then 15 students come from where? Yes, village. And then 10 students come from where? Semi-urban area. And 5 students come from where? Small town. Dear students, and this is a chart I have shown you, and you have enjoyed. Thank you. Stay at your home and take rest in this critical moments. Don't try to go out if you have no necessary. If you have emergency to go out, then you may go with using your or putting on your mask and conscious about or be serious about social distance. You will read more and more at your residence if you want to make a good result, and then you have to read very vigorously. If you want to make a brilliant result or golden plus, you must read and learn more and more, and you may share your ideas with your teachers, your friends also. And again, I will tell you, if you have any comments, any questions, then go to the Kishore Batayan and comment more and more. Then we will try our best to share, to solve, or to give your answers. Okay, thank you. Pray for all. Thank you.